by the name of Thomas Pusey. His wife's name is Dorothy. No, his mother-in-law was named Dorothy Johnson. And I can't remember his wife's name. Anyway, he sold Larry Webster a package of marijuana about 6 inches long, about 1 in diameter. And I caught him with it and got to question him, and he told me he got it from Thomas Pusey. Told me where he lived, and said he's also got a big box of drugs underneath the stairway. I thought, well, he's lying to me. But anyway, I didn't take no chances. I went and got a search warrant. Told Bobby True, give me a search warrant, and he did. I went out there and served it on him, searched it. Sure enough, there was that. Awful lot of pills you ever seen had been stolen out of a drugstore. And I had read the week before in the Madison paper where there's a drugstore at Vevey had been robbed, broke into, and stole a lot of stuff. Sullivan's drugstore. And so I went over and took this with me, and he said, yeah, that's mine. So I done put him in jail, see?
Yeah.
And him and his wife, mother-in-law, well, they dropped the charges on her, but his wife, they didn't hear her. And here they give him 2 years, and then Irene got him out on shock probation. We took it to head of trial, and I had that Sullivan over here to identify the drugs and everything. It was his. We couldn't prove that he broke in the drugstore, but we proved he had possession of it, see.
Yeah.
And so he got 2 years and got probated, and so wasn't about 6 months later he got caught old Carlton with some drugs, and he had to serve about 2 years then before I caught him. It's just a miracle that I read that article in the paper about that drugstore being robbed, you know, and I just took a hunch that this could be him, and I went there all the way to Vevey to get him to look at that. And he was witness at the trial. Most of it was codeine.
That he stole?
Yeah,
or that he had
a lot of it was
possession of?
codeine. There's a lot of other stuff too, but we throwed it all in the old well up there in the courthouse yard. We dumped, don't tell them the marijuana and stuff we put in that.
But where's the well?
No well up there.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Well, it's still there or not, but it had a frame come up.
Yeah.
Box frame and a top over it. I've never thought about that. I'm going to look up there and see if that's still there. Yeah. It's one of these kind that's walled up, you know,
yeah.
Old-fashioned ones. I've got pictures in there where we was dumping stuff in there. You didn't know that?
No. Well, I figured you burned it or something.
Well, we did some of it. I went down on Corn Creek, Barrow one time and got a truck rolled out of the barn, and I parked that out there in the back of my house in the garden. Turn that off.